Welcome back for some more Witcher 3 The Wild Hunt. When last we left, we had gone and cured a wight, and we also, that was mainly what we did. We did a side quest as well, but not really tethered to the main storyline, so I'm not going to go that deeply into it. It involved statues. Statues that I would rather totally forget and never bring back into the caverns of my depressed mind as to how they absolutely slaughtered me for like 20 minutes. A lot of that going on in this DLC, I'm not gonna lie to you. It has not been exactly a smooth journey.
Think your friend's hand will make for a nice broth?
You've clearly honed your sense of humor. But we are not cannibals, Geralt. I took a fragment of tissue from the hand. It will suffice to prepare some resonance.
What did you do with the rest?
I cremated it, as our codex commands. A raven told me you'd acquired the necessary ingredient.
Send your spies after me?
My watchers. Were something to go wrong, I could then arrive quickly to help.
Managed fine alone, but thanks for the thought. Gonna need much longer to finish brewing resonance? Mentioned a last ingredient, too. What about that?
That, I fear, might prove troublesome. You see, to use the concoction to summon the memories of one, the solution must contain the blood of another specimen of the same species.
Shouldn't be a problem. I happen to know a higher vampire who should be willing to help. Right, Regis?
It's not that simple, I'm afraid. While you were away, I tried my damnedest to identify a replacement, but alas, none such exists.
Not sure I understand what the problem is. Can't we just draw some of your blood?
The blood must be in an agitated state. As I'm certain you know, higher vampires can change their corporeal shell. As our flesh changes, so does our blood's chemical composition. To make a long story short, I shall need to induce in myself a state of strong psychokinetic arousal. In brief, madness, rabidity. And that stands to be very, very dangerous.
All right, so what do you want to do?
We shall visit Tesha Mudna, an ancient vampire estate. There we will find cages suspended in the air. I will enter one, be confined. You will lure beasts there. Beasts you will then kill. The bloodletting should prove profuse. Abundant enough so that the blood scent will drive me mad. Wild.
Tesham Mutna. What's it like?
It is a place of torment. A torture chamber. Long ago, shortly after we'd arrived in this world, one among us named Kagmar developed such a taste and lust for human blood that in one night he could imbibe an entire village. This brought trouble on the entire species. Common folk wearied quickly of living in constant fear. They began to hunt us, seek the aid of mages and witches in tracking us down.
So what? Not like they could ever hope to kill you.
But they were bothersome. Forgive the comparison, but when did you last enjoy mosquitoes buzzing around your head? In any case, the other vampires decided something had to be done. Kagmar had to be caught and punished. A torture chamber was thus outfitted in the dungeons of Teshem Mutna. Inside it, a cage made entirely of a special alloy of silver, dalvinite, and meteorite steel. Kagmar was captured and locked in the cage. Sat there over 2 centuries, driven to fury time after time, never able to escape. Thus I know the cage will withstand the fury to which we shall drive my humble being.
See no reason to dawdle. Tesham Mutna. Take me there.
In a moment. Just one last thing.
What was that?
Blood. Oh, the last favor the Raven did me. I've also taken some Sangurium, a solution that sharpens one's sense of smell. One drop of blood shall smell like a gallon to me now.
You crazy? You're a recovering addict.
Your outrage warms my heart, Geralt. But you must remain calm. I have no choice. As things stand, the die is cast. High time we set off for Tesha Mutna. My head's spinning already, and you're starting to smell quite tasty.
And you're starting to scare me.
We have arrived. The sacrificial chamber of torture and torment lies underground.
You lead. Scurvers must be getting close to their feeding ground.
Correct. I told you there'd be danger. Beyond this wall lies
An ancient vampire dungeon. Seen a lot of things in my time. Nothing quite like this, though.
I feel honored. A man with such a wealth of experience, yet I'm about to show him something new. Now, to open it.
How the hell?
It's an ancient form of protection against unwanted guests. The mechanism which releases the latch reacts only to a higher vampire's blood.
Tricky mechanisms, a vampire hideout. Fortified, secured. Must have been important to your species once, Toussaint.
It shall always be so. During the conjunction, the gate from our well into this one opened upon this land and no other. This was the first place we saw.
This place. There's evil here. Death hangs in the air.
Yes. Great many beings have breathed their last here.
I wanted to read that, but I wasn't going to stop their conversation there to read it. Let's see what this is. Battery cage versus free-range
Seems your
humans.
kind assembled a peculiar little library.
Indeed, though I personally did not lay a hand to it.
In recent decades, many of us have come to believe that a much more effective way of obtaining good quality human blood than hunting individuals in their systematic controlled husbandry. Apart from the obvious advantages, such as being able to control what the flock eats and the ability to crossbreed specific individuals to obtain offspring with the best hemoglobin, another clear advantage to breeding human flocks is that domesticated humans held in confinement as opposed to those in their natural habitats, villages, towns, become less aggressive and therefore less troublesome. When it comes to farming humans, there are various schools, of which two seem to be gaining the most wide acceptance in recent times, namely battery cage and free-range husbandry. This thesis describes in detail the advantages and disadvantages, as well as the methods of carrying out each type of breeding as an introduction to the worth mentioning the basic differences between both types. Battery cage human husbandry, described very accurately and in detail in the book Human Husbandry, is the placing of several male and female individuals in a closed, restrictive space with permanent access to air, food, and water, then forming this form of breeding differs from free range in that the flock is not permitted to leave the breeding area and is held captive the entirety of their lives. Free range, on the other hand, involves leaving the flock in its natural habitat to create a habitat that simulates it closely, i.e. creating villages, more on which can be found in the chapter Human Villages, establishing a growing herd, and then making the herd psychologically and physically dependent on its owner. The most effective method of making a human individual dependent on its is guaranteeing the safety of the predominant access to the high-quality feed. It is worth adding that the human that trusts its owner does not feel fear and does not defend itself when having its blood drank, which limits the production of non-adrenal and cortisol, which have a negative impact on the taste of blood. Furthermore, it may happen that a domesticated free-range human may feel a certain pleasure when the owner drinks its blood, most likely associated with sexual tension, and causes an intensification of the blood's flavor. Interesting little book there. I do like it.
Cells. Who for?
Disgraceful. Excruciatingly so, this particular page from our history. I'd rather not summon the demons of the past if it's all right with you.
Obviously, it's for humans. But, it's interesting. I like that little book. I just found this, right? Of course, I buy stuff and then immediately it's out of favor and weaker than what I had. Didn't I also find something else that was of use? And did I keep that shield? I did. Interesting. So am I allowed to use that shield, maybe? That would be way different. I'm just not used to it. I'd have to learn how to do it. I forgot that I needed to drop something. I will drop... 6-3 is not really worth it. I guess I could drop that. I could drop that. These are 3.47. I'm going to drop those. But yeah, that's interesting. Obviously, it's drawing parallels to, like, animals and stuff. Like farm livestock.
Charming place. But what are all those cages for? Mentioned one vampire being kept here.
Yes, well, you see, humanitarians is something my ancestors were not. They concluded Kagmar would best be punished if he were tormented with the scent of blood he could not taste. Thus, they also kept humans here. Humans whose blood they slowly let. Kagmar ranted and raged in pain as those humans slowly bled to death.
They treated them like livestock. Live bait.
I'd like to be able to turn back time, deny it, but alas, I can do neither. Feel shame for my brethren. That is all I can do.
Don't take it so hard. Nothing you could have done about it. Let's get to work.
Well, that was awkward. Fine. I prepared the bait. Please be so kind and place it. Ideally at the tunnel entrances. The scent will spread most effectively then.
Place bait
Place
in
the
each of
bait
the...
at the tunnel entrances. Monsters will catch its scent more quickly.
When I think how these tunnels got here, sent shivers.
It was the natural order of fate. The place reeked of death and it attracted necrophages.
You sound like you need to get in that cave. You do not sound prepared for this. What am I doing here? Excellent. Okay. Am I supposed to... Is that a quest item I'm supposed to be using, or... Is it not? It is. So I need to... No, apparently it's not. What am I doing? I thought I needed to put it by stuff. How do I do it? Oh, there we go. I guess I have to be standing on it. That makes perfect sense. And I see no difference, so okay then. Yep, there it is. Right there. But yeah, I like those details. They're very interesting. I think the free range would be the better option, I guess. I don't know. It feels like the other one, they don't even know that they're... Am I supposed to be breaking this stuff, or what? It feels like the other one, they don't really know they're prisoners, but free range, I assume they do know that.
3 done. 1 left. Think this'll work?
I certainly hope so. The meat stench is so thick, I'd wager it carries clear to Novigrad.
But I assume they don't know that they're livestock in the first one. Or they knew that they're livestock. The second one, they just seem to be, like, worshipping a deity, which is the vampire. And maybe they have the hope that they could turn into a vampire or something like that. I don't know. I like the book, though.
Bait set. What now?
I shall enter the cage. You must chain me inside. The bars are made of an alloy that will prevent me from transforming into mist.
Kinda thought you wouldn't want to.
I shall be in great pain. My sole thought being to stop that pain. I cannot know what I will do. We must hurry. The beasts have caught the scent. Also, my head started spinning.
the blood?
Someone who's never experienced a vampire's bloodlust does not know the true meaning of thirst.
Maybe we need a safe word. You know, something you'll say when you can't take it anymore.
And what would you do once I uttered it?
Don't know. Calm you down. Somehow.
Please, go. We won't be able to. We must forge through this, that is all.
Interesting.
He just smelled the blood.
How'd he get his hands out of the clasps? Oh, he didn't. I thought he did. I don't know. Yeah, this is a very... I like this quest. It's very different. You wouldn't expect the, What is that? Oh, great. We got a different vampire? Is that what that is? Like a lesser vampire, basically? Don't really want to. This is like a reverse boss fight, which is so cool. Great ideas from these guys. The, CD Projekt Red. Great idea. I wish they would have implemented some of this stuff in the base game. And maybe they did, I just didn't play it because it wasn't like side quests or something like that.
I shall overcome. Good.
I shall overcome. Would he want to drink the blood of these things? I would think not, but maybe I'm wrong. I feel like his blood would... Well, I guess human blood is like the pinnacle, and then he would drink lesser blood if he needed to. And there's a lot of these freaking things. I'm thinking Quinn, but I don't want to... They're not going to die from Quinn, obviously. So many enemies. I don't know who's having a harder time, him or me. Probably him. Okay. I need to kill the ghouls, because they just regenerate, from what I understand. Oh, great. They hit so hard. Everything just hits me so hard. I'm just so weak. I knew it. Alright, well, of course I died. It wouldn't be an episode of this DLC if I didn't. And I messed that up. Excellent. Good start to this one. The Rot Fiends and the, whatever they're called, really deal heavy damage to these. Like, they deal heavy damage to each other. So if I can get one of them to knock, then it'll be like a cascading effect on the other ones. I need to figure out the damage, because I keep getting drilled. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I don't have that much health, really. I need to kill one of these things and get that stupid fleeter down. That really hurt. He's gonna pop, hit another thing. I need the fledgler to die. You are kind of like the main baddie of this whole thing, seemingly. Don't know why I just like died halfway through that word. That's the first one I fought. Interesting.
It grows worse and worse. I shall overcome.
Good, because I can hear more coming.
So he has claws too. It's not just that one guy. I'd assumed it to be just the guy he stole whatever from. Or didn't steal, but gave the blood from him. How's that thing not dead? Oh my gosh. I hate this. I'm really just getting tired of combat because I just keep dying in it. And certainly this should not be above my level. Alright. I mean, I don't know. Well, this thing's stuck in a corner. The ghouls are really difficult, and I just keep getting like pounced on because there's so many things. It's hard to keep track of them all as well. Maybe I just need to not ever fight unless I have Quinn on. But I can't really even do that, because if I fight without Quinn on, then... Or these things just heal if I fight without Quinn on. I didn't mean to hit that. I meant to hit this. And I just about lost everything for my attacks there. Need this Rot Fiend to die and kind of cascade to the other ones. Scurrier should also die. Alright, now I can just mainly worry about this thing. Alright. I still like this. I'm not gonna get that mad at it because this is a great concept, but it's just, I'm either under-leveled or underpowered because I don't understand the combat mechanics or something like that. I just don't know what I'm doing wrong here. I don't understand why everything hurts me so much. Because I feel like, for the most part, I've been over-leveled or on par with everything we've done here. But recently, it's just everything is absolutely crushing me. Maybe I'm just getting unlucky in terms of, like, what I'm fighting when I'm fighting it. His Bloodlust is max, so I guess I need to finish these guys off before it'll end it. Oh, great. Like an Elder Vampire or something. I think that's the thing we fought in the sewers, like, forever ago. Back in Novigrad.
Hold on.
Catacomb.
Need to hang on a little longer. Blood'll dry in a few hours. Scent won't bother you. Get you out of here.
The concoction.
You can't finish it in this state. Tell me how. I'll help you. Any better?
Far from ideal. And some time must pass before I fully recover. But yes, a bit better, thank you.
Resonance. It's ready.
Are you certain you followed the formula? The proportions were exact, the brewing time precise. This is important, Geralt. The slightest deviation could cost even a Witcher dearly.
Relax. Got some experience brewing potions.
Very well. In that case, let's begin.
Excuse me. Actually, let me take a minute.
You jumped the queue, sir.
But Count, sir, you must understand. I've a meeting.
Sir,
Count, sir.
you were next. Please, take a seat. This gentleman was here first. Step down or you shall regret it.
Fails to realize he was your friend, Count.
It was then I ordered him to give up his seat and step off the stand. If only you'd seen his face. We got him good, didn't we, Detlef? Then Mother insisted we buy the mill. Curious, eh? But at least I've a yarn to spin for friends and associates.
Forgive me.
What?
Awake at last. You writhed like a squirrel caught in a snare. I'd begun to fear they were death throes, that you'd departed.
Sure wasn't pleasant, but it worked.
What did you see?
Delacroix. His death did not come easy. Seems Dettlaff had made friends with him. Still killed him, and chopped up his corpse. And he was overcome with fury, remorse. Cut off the hand that had committed the murder.
Interesting. And entirely unlike the Dettlaff I know. See anything else?
Saw a moment. Delacroix did something selfless. Was kind to Dettlaff. Guess it could have been the start of their friendship.
Why the uncertainty?
Nothing extraordinary about it. Normal, everyday situation, really. Visions were supposed to issue from strong emotions.
Clearly, the situation provoked such emotions in Dettlaff. Keep in mind, he did later murder Delacroix.
Killing someone who's grown dear to us, it's bound to elicit strong emotion. Vampires are no different in that regard. Did you see anything else?
There was something. Showed up twice in the vision. A bootblack stand. Dettlaff first met Delacroix there. Went back after the murder, actually.
Peculiar.
Stand was somewhere in the Port District. And the bootblack acted as if he knew Dettlaff.
That would be even odder. Perhaps we should have a chat with the lad. Though I would expect no breakthroughs.
It's our only lead. I'll go talk to him. Coming with.
I shall join you later if it's no trouble. I don't yet feel strong enough to venture out.
That's fair. Rest up. Be back as soon as I learn anything.
Yeah, not exactly feeling any better about Dettlaff. Dude is nice to him, so he slaughtered him. I mean, that's not why he slaughtered him. I assume he slaughtered him for reasons that are chivalrous in their own right, and that guy just so happened to have been nice to Dettlaff for other reasons. But what we saw, obviously, just makes Dettlaff seem like more of a dick. I don't really... If he's trying to get us on his side, it's not working very well. I mean, Dettlaff didn't show us that. Oh, look at the Air Strumpet. Haven't seen one of you people since Novigrad. I assumed this to be of higher repute.
So how would you explain it? Whether it pours for a week or the sun bakes our pates, we've always mud up to our ankles here.
You can't blame me for Beauclair's fickle weather.
Fickle weather! I've seen you. You empty your chamber pot in front of our shop each morn, so folks will dirty their boots go to you to get them cleaned.
A far-fetched conspiracy theory, sirs.
I'll conspire to welt your bum with my belt. Come here.
Leave him alone.
Just who the spit are you?
A witcher, and I'd advise you to go back where you came from.
I thought witches defend men from monsters, not cheats from justice.
Need to talk to the boy.
You can chat to him all you like, after we tan his hide. So stand down.
Not gonna happen.
Won't it? Well, then we'll thrash you as well, which is all the same to me.
Oh, this doesn't look great. It's been a while since I've been in a fisticuffs, but I think I just hit him. I should probably not lock on. That seems like a bad idea. I feel like every time I lock on, I get in trouble. I like these fights more now that I know. Dude, come on. I'm trying to knock that one guy out. I keep getting hit by the other guys. Yeah, okay. So I did get that off. I knocked out 2 with 1 hit. That was amazing. That was awesome. Shocking.
What's the meaning of this? The brawl? Who started it?
I'm investigating the beast, on the Duchess's orders.
Ah, yes. We've heard of you. And these men, what are they doing?
Nothing really. Had a little misunderstanding. Figured it out, though.
Uh-huh, I see. As the Duchess's protege, you may go. But this lot, that's another matter. You'll come with us. Some time in a cell ought to scare the dimwits out of you. Come on.
You're very good with your fists, sir. Wouldn't be looking for work, would you? We'd make a fine duo.
Listen, I'm interested in a certain gentleman.
Oh, wait! Before we get to talking, please, take a seat.
But my boots are clean.
In this city, no boots are clean unless they just come off my stand. A seat, sir, please. So then, who was it you wanted to ask about?
One of your patrons. Tall, elegant black frock. Not from around here.
An arrival? Indeed. I hear a faint bell ringing. A modest sum might make it sing out loud and clear.
How much?
Let's say 500 crowns.
What? Gotta be kidding me. What would you even do with that kind of coin?
Expand my venture. I'm sure you can imagine. Have a proper stand with a big sign. I want a new box too. New polishes, new brushes. And if I've enough coin left, I'll buy a share in a launderer's. Get wastewater for free.
Got it all planned out.
I should think so. Capital is all I require.
I was wondering if they were going to give us the option to hypnotize him. 500 is kind of ridiculous. I like that this kid is industrious, though, so I think I'll pay it. But this is highway robbery, especially after we just saved him from getting his little ass kicked.
All right. Let's see if we can't figure something out.
I'm going to go down to 450. Because I do think 500 is excessive. I mean, 450 is excessive. Annoyance level.
Ah, see? I knew we'd clinch it.
Guess I can agree to that.
1,000 thanks. I shan't forget it. Now to the matter at hand. I know the fellow you seek, though I don't know his name. A steady patron, gets his boots cleaned every few days. He's very good to me. Always pays me a premium.
Know where I might find him?
No, but you could wait here. Perhaps he'll stop by.
Don't have the time for that. Sure you don't know where to find him? Or maybe notice which direction he came from?
When I clean boots, sir, I do not look up to see where folk come from. I clean.
It seems you're having a rough go of it.
Oh, you're here. Feeling better?
I am, thank you. the local necropolis. The air does wonders for me. Now, if I might intercede, I dare say I've the right question to ask. Young man, you see this vial? One drop added to your boot polish will help you wipe even the most encrusted boot clean as the dome of St. Lebioda's Cathedral. With it, you will serve 3 times as many patrons at a fraction of the effort, and piles more coin. I'm prepared to give you this vial if you tell me where the man we seek lives.
But you won't hurt him, will you? The gentleman's odd, true, but he's kind.
In point of fact, he's a friend. Yet we had a falling out of sorts and would like to straighten matters out.
I leave his boots at the door of a house near the port. The door is red, but I do not know if the gentleman lives there.
Worth checking. Might happen on a lead.
Would you let me scrape the dirt off your kickers before you go? With all due respect, sirs, your boots could stand a cleaning.
Thank you. Perhaps later.
I pay this kid.
Pretty well.
Finding the right approach. That's the trick to dealing with children.
Yeah, saw that. Meaning the right thing to bribe them with.
I pay that kid 450 gold, and he tells Regis just because he gives him some kind of solution that's a little bit more effective. You're out of your mind, kid.
Red door. One that Bootblack mentioned.
Alright, well, I think I'm going to end the episode here. When we come back, we will go in the red door and see what's up with Detlov. Hopefully he's in there. I kind of doubt it. Actually, there's a lot of birds, so that might be a Bruxa in here. I do remember that from the Bruxa, the thing we fought that was looking for his hand. But anyway, I'm in the episode here. Thanks for watching.